Flood. It's spreading all over the city.
How do we contain it?
Find the crashed flood ship. Overload its engine core. We either destroy this city or risk losing the entire planet.
Do it.
Chief, make your way to the crash site.
Yeah, that's... Well, we're on Floodgate, and after that cutscene that you saw, there's this big, giant orb thing. Thing's huge. And now, the Flood is making their first entrance into the game, which is pretty cool.
All squads, report.
Up here is where you can find the famine
There! Over there!
skull, but of course, sometimes you can you kill the guy too early or too late, so you have to go back here and hit it perfectly until it throws the skull down to where you can actually get it.
Unknown hostiles. There! Over
And there you go. Wait,
We're
okay.
surrounded, Sergeant!
Here we go. Yeah, that's the fog skull. So there's that. And yeah, over here, I actually didn't notice this any of the times, but it looks like, yep, they're the Flood. And off they go with their horrific screams of doom. Nomad 6. Nomad 6 is my little cousin, and apparently he just doesn't know when to just like leave people alone when they actually want you just to like leave them alone. But that's okay, you know. He'll eventually find out, you know. I just don't really. All right, here we go. Gravity hammer. I suggest getting that over the shotgun, just because it has splash damage, kind of like a rocket launcher, except close combat-ish. Now you go over here, you might die sometimes. That's just because there are a bunch of Flood coming off the roofs, and it doesn't really matter if your Marines friends live or die. It just matters that you kill those people, and then here they come. You can just back up here, and you see those little red furry things that are coming out of their heads or whatever they are. If you shoot them in that spot with a battle rifle, they'll die. But that doesn't mean that the Flood can do, well, what it's doing right now and make it regenerate. That's kind of where he comes in. He can come in with a sword and kick their ass. That's what he can do. He's awesome like that. And I didn't even have to waste anything. Alright, well, if you're like super nerdy and wanted to figure out how the whole process of Flood infestation works, that's pretty much the perfect example. It kind of just shows it for you. You know, kind of not something that you would want to show your kids or something like that, but yeah, since we're kind of serious like that, we're just going to go ahead and kill him. Alright, now over here, I suggest you just stay over here because there's a bunch of Flood coming up here. You just kill them, shoot them, and if they get too close, they're like in a large amount of numbers, you can take out your shotgun, your gravity hammer, like right now. Fuck you. Oh great, now they're actually shooting. I liked it better when they didn't have weapons. But yeah, Flood are annoying like that. You guys might not know, but, you know, it kind of took me a while to figure out how to actually, how to actually film this stuff on the, television. And I guess I had to use splitters, which would split the quality between the two, the TV and the camcorder. So really here, it gets darker, which means it's actually pretty hard to see if the area isn't like lit up or something like that. Like in this area here, if it wasn't lit up, it'd be pretty blind. But over there, it's just like completely confusing me. Alright, well, this is the same thing, just shoot him. Now, this time they'll probably get pretty close to you, Oh, damn, die. Oh, great. Yep. Oh, well, look at that. We're not done. If the Arbiter says anything about me shooting him in the back, I'm gonna be so pissed. 'Cause I have saved his life so many times before.
Again and again.
Well, it looks like the Flood is his real enemy. It's not the Covenant anymore. It's the Flood. The Flood destroyed his home, destroyed his family, destroyed everything, everything that was close to him. Everything changes now. Alright, yeah, actually my flashlight's on so I can actually see stuff. Alright, the flamethrower. I look so badass now with my gravity hammer, just that giant thing on my back and this badass flame-throwing gun, whatever. Oh, man. It wouldn't be that hard to actually... I'm not sure if you could make a flamethrower like this, but yeah.
Chief, I can't tell you that it's not safe. The grave mind, it knows I'm using that.
Ah, God, you are so annoying, Cortana. You don't even know. Here we go. Thank you, flashlight. If anybody remembers in Halo 2, they had, like, the flashlight would, like, regenerate after 3 seconds or something like that. Seemed kind of ridiculous, but yeah. Oh, now this is where the flamethrower comes in handy, because there's just, like, a ginormous amount of Flood over there. If you get their attention, make them not jump like that, goddamn you. And that's what I hate. I don't want to waste any ammo, like extra, well, not ammo, extra flamethrower fuel or something like that. So that's the problem. It kind of takes a while before the fire actually gets to them. But if you, well, I'll get to the other Flood later, because this isn't, you know, why don't we talk about the Flood for a little bit? Why not? You know, I don't have much left to say.
They were all infected.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
I can see it crawling, sliding around beneath their skin. Oh. And then they got up, started to talk. Oh, God, their voices. Oh, God.
Yeah, you were asking for it. No, seriously, you needed that. You needed some sense knocked into you, you dummy. You little crazy person who's trying to scare the crap out of me, even though you're just making yourself look retarded. Oh great, I forgot to put out the campaign scoring. I just realized that. God damn it. What is with me? I'm not sure if you guys really realize that. I just do that because I get the pause at the very end, you know. I didn't get that chance with this, you know, there's no cutscene that kind of stops, but yeah. You know, this is where I'm gonna drop the flamethrower, because really it's not helping me much. God, die. Now I'm not sure if any of his skulls were activated or something like that. Even though, you know, it's the campaign scoring isn't on. The skulls might be active or something like that. And god damn it. God, I can't see. No, seriously, again, this area is like completely not lit up, so that's pretty bad. Now, if you want to really make sure that the Flood don't come back, you could just punch them while they're dead, and they'll break off into smaller pieces, which might be weird, which it in fact really is weird, but, you know, it works, and just go ahead and do that. Looks like it already took out our elite buddies. Those were my friends. I really... Oh, that sucks. Ah, damn it. I was actually hoping to use those. If you get your elite buddies and you activate the catch skull on this level, you know that the Flood can't throw any grenades, but the Covenant, I mean the elites, they will just like hurl grenade after endless grenade against the Flood, and it's actually pretty funny, you know. It's not good when you're trying to get the metagame because they keep on stealing kills, but when you're just trying to complete the level, I mean, that it's actually pretty cool. Alright, now here, looks like they're going to jump out from the middle of something. And I'll let the Arbiter kick ass, since, you know, it seems like the Arbiter never gets hurt. But they all just come after me. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird?